And now it's time for study time. And in tonight's study, it's the study of the little Papi and Star Trek Battle for the Enterprise Part 2. Now, in Part 1, the Nest babies discovered that Captain Jack had new technology on his ship. Evil Baby Lucia found out about it, while Pauline had to work with the governor to form an alliance so that even though they're enemies, that they would work together to try and sort Captain Jack out. But still, nobody was quite sure about what Captain Jack was up to. Evil Baby Lucia thought that it was a simple matter of having some systems on Captain Jack's ship disabled. The governor thought that Captain Jack had a device that could detect anything, anywhere in the universe. But both were wrong. Now, we joined the Nest babies on the Enterprise, where Evil Baby Lucia has updated all the systems in the core compositor and the particle accelerator to make the ship stronger and faster and able to use different weapons that none of them knew anything about. So let's join the Nest babies for Part 2 of Battle for the Enterprise. Pauline, everyone, I'm gonna have to go back to Captain Jack's ship. There's something wrong, and I don't know quite what it is. The governor is in his ship, and we'll attend to the governor shortly, but for the time being, I've made sure that the shields work really, really well, much better on the ship. And Tony, Charlotte, you can now use the cloaking device and still use your photon torpedoes if you have to. But the ship doesn't need crystals anymore, Pauline. Pauline, the ship needs special spores, not crystals. Special spores. We have to find more spores from somewhere, but for the time being, I've given you enough to sort out this situation. I must get back to Captain Jack's ship. Stand by. So Evil Baby Lucia went back to Captain Jack's ship to see what she could do with the systems there. And Pauline said, Charlotte, can you make some sense of that? And Charlotte went, I can see Captain Jack's ship, Pauline. And our cloaking device is on, so he can't see us. And I can see the governor's ship, and he can't see us. And so he went, dear me, it's getting really weird, this. And then Baby Lucia went, we did about the knee. It was on the plane, on the ship up. So Baby Lucia grabbed the scanner after saying that she would look in the infrared to see if there was anything else. So we under the plane. It's up. And Charlotte said, that's good. Okay, so it's just us and Captain Jack and the governor. Captain Jellyman is at a safe distance, and Father Lucian's at a safe distance. It's just us. And I don't really know what else she's done. But the core compositor and the particle accelerator are completely silent. That's a bit strange because it normally goes yum, 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 like that. And Sonny said, no, it doesn't. It goes yum, yum, yum. And Charlotte went, no, I said it goes yum, 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 yum. And Sonny said, no, that's not what you said. You said it went yum, yum, yum. And Charlotte went, no, I said it went yum, yum, yum. And he went, Pauline, she keeps changing it. And Dolores said, don't question your assistant. She's done some really good work on this ship. And Tony went, yeah, I know, but it's the sound. Oh, never mind. And Charlotte said, anyway, I hope Baby Lucia is going to be okay over there, because she said it was going to be really dangerous. Lip-Up said, look, hang on a minute. Right, so the governor said that Captain Jack's got a device, and that device is really dodgy, and it can see anything, anywhere in the universe. That means, but it can't see us when we're cloaked. Isn't that right, Charlotte? And Charlotte said, well, sort of, I think that's right. And then Tony went, oh, dear me, all this messing. And then little Papi said, yeah, but Tony, here's the thing, right? I'm a bit concerned about, isn't there a way we can see on the ship? And Charlotte went, I don't know. I don't think so. And then Pauline said, okay, let's hail Captain Jack. And Dolores said, he'll wonder where we are, Pauline. She said, it doesn't matter, let's just hail him. And she went, okay. And so she said, right, hail him. And Tony went, okay, hail him. And little Papi went, hail him. Baby Lucia went, hail him. And Dolores went, hail him. And Charlotte went, hail him. And then suddenly Captain Jack came on screen. Ah, Pauline. Oh, just the person I was looking for. Now, we had some strange little things happen on the ship. And he goes, who's coughing? And Charlotte said, it's okay, it's Tony, he's got a cough. And he went, right, okay. So here's the thing, Pauline. You haven't got long to surrender the Enterprise. Now, I'm not completely... Where's she going? Get back up there. He said, now look, I'm not completely evil, Pauline. It's just this. You see, I've told you time and time again, Pauline, I need the Enterprise. It's a model ship and it's in the wrong hands. That's all I can tell you. Now, can someone stop that coughing? Right. Pauline, I need the Enterprise. This is your last warning. If I haven't got the Enterprise, let's say, in an hour from now, I'm going to take it. But to take it would mean all of you, living and breathing now, won't be living and breathing when I get the Enterprise, because, well, that's the way things are. Now, you either give me the Enterprise and go away in like a little rowing boat somewhere in space, right? And I was thinking of giving you the ship, you know, so that you wasn't shipless. But I can't do that, Pauline. I'm going to need this for other things. So here's the thing. What? What are you talking about? Oh, but you said it would be ready. Right, Pauline, skip that. You've got another day of living to do. I've got to get on with stuff. I swear, honestly, you just can't get the stuff anywhere. You know what I mean? Pauline, you've got a day. I would get all of your stuff together and, well, yeah, just leave the Enterprise floating. Oh, and the keys in the door. This is going to be a lovely day. You see, Pauline, I have things here that would scare you fearless or featherless or whatever it is. Right? Okay. Bye. And so Captain Jack went back. And little Papi went, what's he doing? And Charlotte said, that's really interesting. He said we had an hour, and then that science person or engineer or whoever it was suddenly told him that it was going to take a day. That's really odd. And so he said, imagine that happening here. And then Charlotte said, what does that mean? And he went, no, I'm just joking. I'm just saying, you know, because we do things pretty quick when you and I are working together, don't we, Charlotte? Hey? Are we getting to sound like Captain Jack? The Papi said, actually, you are. Now, here's the thing, Captain. Here's what I suggest. I suggest that we just wait to hear from Baby Lucia for another little while, and if we haven't heard from her by then, I don't know what we're going to do. And Polly said, we're going to have to think about abandoning ship, little Papi. And Charlotte said, yeah, but Baby Lucia, evil Baby Lucia has done so many good things for the ship, and then we haven't spoken to the governor. And Tony went, that's right, yeah, we haven't. Oh, should we hail the governor? Polly said, not just yet. The governor will be getting on with his own things. Let's just leave the governor for a moment, and let's concentrate on what evil Baby Lucia said. And Papi said, I can tell you exactly what she said. And Baby Lucia, your dirty cup's on the floor. Oh, well, a dirty. And so she picked her dirty cup up. Oh, put it in a Papi. And she put it on a little string round her neck. Papi said, oh, it's so cute. And then Baby Lucia went to Tony. A dirty knee. And Tony said, no, it's all right. I'll have some dirty when we get back. And she went, dirty. And he said, oh, yeah, okay, all right. Oh, Jesus. And Charlotte said, see, that'll make you cough better. And Tony said, look, it is better. And Papi said, yeah, but it was coughing. You were coughing when Captain Jack was talking. Tony said, no, it wasn't. I just coughed once. And Charlotte went, twice. And he went, okay, twice. And then that's it. I'm not going to cough anymore ever again. And Papi said, okay. And then suddenly, and Baby Lucia came back. Okay. Captain Jack has something even more terrifying than I thought. I thought his systems would just enable him to be able to reach or to find or locate someone anywhere in the universe. But it's not just that, Pauline. He has the Holchrom Device. And Tony went, here we go. Every time someone has a device, we end up getting the dodgy end of it. And Baby Lucia went, but he doesn't have all the parts, Pauline. He has lots of parts of the Holchrom Device, but he's missing just 2 parts. They're not very important. He could still use what he's got, except for one thing. And so he said, okay, all right, what's that? He doesn't know how to use it. He doesn't have the instructions. He doesn't have the plans. And Charlotte said, so then is there a way that we could get the device or the bits of the device? And Baby Lucia said, no, Charlotte. No, we can't take the device. But Captain Jack can't use it either way. And so he went, well, wait a second, what does it do? And then evil Baby Lucia went, it makes thousands of ships in a split second. And so he went, how? And she went, I don't know. Professor Holchrom was the person that designed the device so that when people were leaving dying planets, they could all get onto lots and lots of ships and leave the planets and find somewhere else to live. And so he went, that's brilliant. And she went, yeah, but Captain Jack wants to use it for his war fleet. He's got 1 ship now. Within a very short time, he could have thousands and thousands just by using the Holchrom Device. And Charlotte went, oh no, what can we do about that, Pauline? Pauline said, I don't know. I don't, evil Baby Lucia, what can we do? And she went, okay, we get the governor to steal Captain Jack's ship. We can't tell the governor too much, except that we need him to take Captain Jack and his crew off that ship and then put them somewhere, maybe on a planet, anywhere, as long as he just can't stay on that ship, because the devices, the Holchrom device, is basically part of the ship. And Tony said, well, just unbolt the things or undo them. And she went, it's the same thing. The ship has become a Holchrom device. And Charlotte went, that's genius. So this Professor Holchrom made a device that somehow becomes part of the ship. It's not like our core compositor or our engine room, Tony, where we can take things apart. And that's how it duplicates ships. And so he said, I don't understand any of this. And you know what else? Do you know what else? Has anybody thought that this whole thing is being sorted out by the babies? And Charlotte went, but they're not like ordinary babies. And Baby Lucia went, but it's what I need. It's also under the baby. And Tony went, what did she say, Pauline? And she said, just leave it to evil Baby Lucia and everything will be sorted out and we'll do what we can here. And he went, right, okay then. Yeah, that's going to be great, that. I tell you, every time a device is mentioned, especially if it's in Captain Jack's hands or Captain Jellyman's hands, whoever's got a device, it always means doom. And then Baby Lucia went, you have to have faith, Tony. Okay. So, I am going to have to distract Captain Jack. Pauline, you're going to have to get the governor to find a way of transporting Captain Jack and his crew off that ship. Once that's done, then we'll get the governor to take Captain Jack and his crew to some remote place, and I'll take Captain Jack's ship. And I'll try and destroy it. And little Pop said, hang on a second though. Didn't you say that like it was dangerous and that it could destroy you? And she went, yes. But we don't have any choice. And suddenly, evil Baby Lucia was gone. Meanwhile, on Captain Jack's ship, I'm getting sick of waiting. Really tired of waiting. Okay, I'll come with you, but I'm telling you now, I want that thing working properly, as efficiently as possible, and I don't want any more mistakes, and I don't want any more delays. All this time, she could call for help, and I don't want to exhaust myself. I'm tired as it is. Let's go and see this system of yours. And so off Captain Jack went with his engineer. And little Papi went, wait a minute. I didn't see Captain Jack. I didn't see evil Baby Lucia on Captain Jack's ship. Pauline, surely there's a way we can have a look around this ship. And Pauline said, Charlotte, can you try again? And Charlotte went, okay. And so Charlotte was looking on the screen. I've done it, Pauline. I can see them in the engine room. There's something strange, Pauline. I think you need to see this. And little Pop said, okay, let's have a look. And Charlotte said, no, Pauline needs to see. And then little Pop said, all right then. And Pauline said, okay, I'm coming, Charlotte. And Pauline said, be prepared for a little shock. Can you see the engine room, Pauline? Pauline said, yeah, I can see it. And she said, okay, well, look at what's happening. And then Pauline said, I can't see anything. And she went, can you see Captain Jack? And she went, I can now. And she went, okay, look what he's talking to. Will you hurry up? I've been waiting long enough. What do you mean? You told me that it'd be ready. You said an hour, and then it turned into a day. I can't be waiting any longer. Okay then. I'm going back to the helm. This is silly, stupid. It's just like working with Captain Jellyman and his crew. And Captain Jack went back to the helm. See if you can hail Pauline. Hail Pauline. And then Charlotte said, okay, they're going to hail us, Pauline. And Pauline said, Nan, what's evil baby Lucia doing there? Does he not know who she is? And Charlotte said, I don't know. I don't know what she's doing. And then Charlotte came back. Pauline said, right, hail them. And then suddenly, Captain Jack came back on screen. I'll make something up, don't worry. Oh, Pauline, I haven't got time for you, please. Yeah, go on, you carry on with what you were doing. And then Charlotte said, Pauline, when we hail him, it's Captain Jack and one of his Jellyman crew. But when we use my system, the one that Baby Lucia enhanced, evil Baby Lucia, sorry Baby Lucia, we're seeing Captain Jack with evil Baby Lucia. And Tony said, what are you talking about? It's ridiculous. And Charlotte said, no. Pauline said, okay, evil Baby Lucia can change her shape and her form into a Jellyman. And Tony went, oh, great. So she's a spy. A spy. And little Bob said, no, wait a minute. Pauline. Pauline. And she went, no. She went, so that's how Baby Lucia gets onto Captain Jack's ship and doesn't get spotted. When she gets to his ship, she turns into one of his crew. And he thinks she really is one of his crew. But we, using the new enhanced device that Charlotte uses, we can see what she really looks like, that she looks like evil Baby Lucia. And Tony said, okay, this is getting really weird. Oh, you know what? I've got an idea. Charlotte, let's reverse all of our systems, reverse engines. Let's get out of here. I've had enough of this. And let's go to a sector miles away. And then Pauline said, I'm the captain. Tony, we're staying where we are. And he went, Pauline, evil Baby Lucia changing into a Jellyman and the Jellyman changing into evil Baby Lucia? Are you sure? And Charlotte said, that's what seems to be happening. And Tony said, okay, all right. I'm just getting to that point now where I need to have a lie down. And then little Pop said, Tony, you have to keep your head. All right. Okay. So what do we do now? And Charlotte said, evil Baby Lucia is going to get Captain Jack and the crew near to the transporter on his ship. We have to get the governor to get Captain Jack as quickly as possible. Pauline said, okay, let's do that. And then, after a short while, Pauline said, right, let's hail the governor. Hail him. And Tony went, hail him. And Charlotte went, hail him. And Dolores went, hail him. And Bob went, hail him. And Baby Lucia went, hail him. And then suddenly, I am the governor. What is it you ask of me? And Pauline said, well, here's the thing. You know, we've still got our truce happening, haven't we? Truce? I'm the governor. I don't make truces. Pauline said, yeah, but here's the thing, Governor. You see, we've already established that you're the governor of the universe. Isn't that right? Indeed, this is true. But the thing is, you really should be emperor of the universe. That's a whole loads of difference between a governor and emperor. We think you should be the governor. No, the emperor. Isn't that right, Tony? Tony went, yeah. The emperor of the universe? I am indeed the emperor of the universe. Yes. Yes, I am. And Pauline said, not quite. You become the emperor when you complete this mission. Mission? A challenge? Pauline said, Emperor, all we need is for you to take Captain Jack and his crew off that ship. Remember that time when we first met and you did something similar with us? I don't forget. I have perfect memory because I'm the Emperor. And Pauline said, that's right, Emperor. And so what we're asking is, if you can take Captain Jack off his ship and just somehow send him to a remote planet, you know, where he can live for a while, he'll have food and he can do all those things. He just won't have his ship. And then we'll take his ship, you can go back to yours, and we'll sort ourselves out from there. And then that's it, mission complete. Agreed. The Emperor of the Universe agrees. And Tony went, that was a bit too easy, that, Pauline. And Pauline said, let's just trust that he can get Captain Jack and the Jellyman away from that ship. And then evil Baby Lucia can then take his ship and do what she's going to do. And then Charles said, but I want her to be safe. I don't want something horrible to happen to her, Pauline. And Pauline said, we have to wait. We have to wait to hear from her before we know whether anything's going to happen at all. We just have to sit here and wait. And so he went, see, this is the worst bit about it. Pauline, you know what? From now on, can we not just have some way of, like, staying clear of people with devices? And Dolores said, okay. We followed all the security things we need to. We're still cloaked. We can hail. We can use weapons. That's something we couldn't do before. Now, here's the other thing. Everything is secure. It's my job to make sure, as security officer, everything's okay. We just wait to hear from Baby Lucia, evil Baby Lucia, and then we'll hear from the governor, and then hopefully that'll be the end of this horrible episode. And Little Bear said, I hope you're right, Dolores. I hope you're right. End of part 2.